Dear children, welcome to this channel. In the previous video, I have explained about reciprocal equation, and in this video, let us see the problems related to it. Example 3.27. Solve the equation 7x cube minus 43x squared equal to 43x minus 7. See, looking at this first side, we can say that it is a reciprocal equation as the coefficients are same. Okay, first let us rearrange this in a proper way. Moving all the terms to the left hand side, we get the equation as 7x cube minus 43x squared minus 43x plus 7 equal to 0. So as the coefficients from the end and the beginning are equal in magnitude, it is of type 1. Okay, so this is a reciprocal of type 1. And what about the degree? It is odd degree. So this is an odd degree reciprocal equation of type 1. So for such reciprocal equation, you know that x is equal to minus 1 is a solution. So this equation will have minus 1 as a solution. So if we get one solution, it will be easy for us to reduce the equation to a lesser degree. Okay, so dividing the polynomial by this factor x plus 1. Let us use a synthetic division. So write down the coefficients. 7 minus 43, again minus 43 plus 7. As we are going to divide this by the factor x plus 1, you have to write minus 1 here. So 7 plus 0, 7, minus 1 into 7, minus 7. Then minus 43 minus 7 is minus 50. Minus 50 into minus 1 plus 50. Minus 43 plus 50 plus 7. Then 7 into minus 1 minus 7, and again adding this, you will get the remainder as 0. So, and this is the quotient, and that's quotient to be taken as a reduced equation. So, what is the reduced equation? 7x squared minus 50x plus 7 is equal to 0. Now, look at this type of equation. Coefficient of x squared and constant are same, and the coefficient of x is some successor of its product. So, this equation should have the roots as 7 and 1 by 7. But as it is not a 1 mark, you have to show the factors. So, what is 7 into 7? 49. And then what are the factors for 49, whose summation is minus 50, means minus 4, minus 49 and minus 1. As the coefficient of x squared is 7 divided by 7, you will have the factors as x minus 7 and 7x minus 1 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to 7 or 1 by 7. Okay. So, what are the roots of the given equation? Minus 1, 7 or 1 by 7. So, it is very simple to solve the reciprocal equation. As per the result, if as we know that 1 or minus 1 or 1 are the roots, it will be very simple to reduce the equation, and hence it is easy to solve such reciprocal equations. Okay. Now, let us see one more example, 3.28, which is solve x power 4 minus 10x cube plus 26x squared minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, look at this. What type of equation? This is an even degree. Okay. Again, look at the coefficients plus 1, minus 10 plus 26. So, it is an even degree reciprocal equation of type 1. Right. Now, we know for type 1, if it is even degree, there is no condition whether it is x is equal to plus 1 or minus 1 will be a solution. So, no condition is there. So, you have to find out. Okay. So, you have to find out the solution in some other method. So, let us use the technique for even degree reciprocal equation. So, for what is the technique? You have to take x plus 1 by x or x minus 1 by x to be y, and you have to reduce the equation. So, for that, to get x plus 1 by x in the equation, what you have to do? You have to divide by the middle term. Okay. What is the middle term here? X squared. So, let us divide by x squared. Right. So, on dividing the given equation by x squared, we have it will x squared minus 10x plus 26, and this will become minus 10 by x, and here it is plus 1 by x squared equal to 0. Then you have to group the terms with the common coefficients. So, x squared and plus 1 by x squared will be grouped, and then minus 10x minus 10 by x will be grouped as minus 10 into x plus 1 by x, and plus 26 is equal to 0. Now, you have obtained this x plus 1 by x. So, as by the technique, you have to take this to be y. So, let x plus 1 by x to be y. So, immediately you can write x squared plus 1 by x squared as y squared minus 2. That is earlier result, you have learned it in very earlier standard. So, no need to explain it. So, directly you can write it. Okay. So, what is the given equation? It will become y squared minus 2 minus 10y plus 26 is equal to 0. That is y squared minus 10y plus 24 equal to 0. So the equation reduces to y squared minus 10y plus 24 equal to 0, and it can be factorized as y minus 6 into y minus 4 is equal to 0, as minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10 and its product is plus 24. So it will give the value of y as 6 or 4. Okay. So if y is equal to 6, then what will be the value of x? Let us see. Okay. So if y is equal to 6, x plus 1 by x is equal to 6. Then let us multiply throughout by x to get a quadratic equation. So on multiplying throughout by x, it will become x squared plus 1 equal to 6x, or x squared minus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. But it cannot be factorized, so you have to apply the formula. So on applying the formula to get the value of x, it will be x will be equal to minus b, that is minus of minus 6 plus or minus root of b squared, that is 36, minus 4ac. So minus 4 into 1 into 1 minus 4 divided by 2a, that is 2 into 1, 2. So 6 plus or minus root of 36 minus 4 is 32 divided by 2. But 32 can be split up as 16 into 4, 16 into 2. And the root of 16 is 4, therefore 6 plus or minus 4 root 2 divided by 2. So taking 2 common and cancelling throughout by 2, we have the root as 3 plus or minus 2 root 2. So these are two solutions obtained by taking y as 6. Okay. Then by taking y as 4, we get the equation in x as like this. That is x plus 1 by x is equal to 4 implies multiplying throughout by x, we get x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Again this equation cannot be factorized, so let us apply the formula. So x is equal to minus b, that is plus 4 plus or minus root of b squared is 16 minus 4az. So minus 4 into 1 into 1, that is minus 4 divided by 2a, that is 2 into 1, 2. That is 4 plus or minus root of 16 minus 4 is 12 divided by 2. Again 12 can be split up as 4 into 3, as 4 is a square root of 4 is 2, we can write it as 4 plus or minus 2 root 3 divided by 2. Then taking 2 common from the numerator and cancelling it, you will get the solution as 2 plus or minus root 3. So what are the roots of the given equation? 3 plus or minus 2 root 2 and 2 plus or minus root 3. Then in exercise 3.5, fifth one, you have two reciprocal equations. Okay, you have to find out the solution of two equations. First subdivision is 6x power 4 minus 35x cube plus 62x squared minus 35x plus 6 is equal to 0. See, the same equation is given in the example. Okay, so in the previous video I have explained the same example. See, in my previous video I have explained one example to explain the technique to solve an even degree reciprocal equation. See, in that I have taken the example to be of degree 6. In that, after reducing the equation by dividing the factor x plus 1 and x minus 1, the reduced equation is like this. We got the reduced equation in that problem is 6x power 4 minus 35x cube plus 62x squared minus 35x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay. This equation is nothing but the first equation. Okay. So the same thing. So you have to proceed. You have to do this one just like this problem, right? The same thing. So from here you have to do, right? So you have to divide by x squared and then you have to group the terms and then take x plus 1 by x to be y and reduce the equation in terms of y, solve for y and get the values. The same thing. So let us do the second subdivision in that one. What is the second problem? X power 4 plus 3x cube minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now look at this. This is a reciprocal equation of type 2 because the coefficients from the end and the beginning are equal but opposite in sign. Type 2 and it is of even degree. Even degree type 2 means the middle term must be absent and then x is equal to plus 1 and x is equal to minus 1 will be the solutions. So let us, using that one easily we can solve this, right? So given equation is an even degree reciprocal equation of type 2, this equation. So x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1 will be solutions. So according to that result, that means that x plus 1 and x minus 1 are the factors. So after getting two roots, we can divide the left hand side of this polynomial equation by the two factors to reduce the equation. Okay. So dividing that polynomial by the factors, the coefficients are 1, 3. See, look, you have to take care while writing the coefficient of x squared, it will be 0. So don't write 1, 3 minus 1 alone. Here you have to write carefully while writing the coefficients in the synthetic division method. So coefficient of x power 4 1 and then 3 and then x square term is not present. Therefore you have to take the coefficient to be 0 and then minus 3 and minus 1. So both the plus 1 and minus 1 are solutions. So let us divide 1 by 1. So first let us divide it by 1. Then 1 plus 0, 1 into 1, 1, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 into 1, 4, 0 plus 4 is 4, again 4 into 1, 4, minus 3 plus 4 is 1, then 1 into 1 is 1, and minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So again let us divide it by minus 1, okay. So 1 plus 0, 1, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, then 4 minus 3 is plus 1, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, so 1 minus 1 will become 0. Therefore, the given polynomial equation reduced to an equation of degree 2. Okay. So, what would be the reduced equation? X squared plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. And it cannot be factorized, so let us apply the formula. So, formula x is equal to minus b, that is minus 3 plus or minus root of b squared, that is 3 squared 9, minus 4ac, minus 4 into 1 minus 4 divided by 2a, that is 2 into 1 2. Minus 3 plus or minus 9 minus 4 is 5, that is root 5 divided by 2. So what would be the solutions? Plus 1, minus 1, minus 3 plus root 5 by 2 and minus 3 minus root 5 by 2. So as it is of degree 4, we got 4 solutions. Now, seventh sum in that exercise is also of and comes under reciprocal equation. So, what is the seventh one? Solve the equation 6x power 4 minus 5x cube minus 38x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. If it is known that 1 by 3 is a solution. See, look at this. This is a reciprocal equation of even degree. Okay. And what about the type means? It is of type 1. But for type 1, we know that according to the result, plus 1 and minus 1 will not be solutions. Okay. So we cannot use that condition to divide it. If it is of type 2, we can easily divide by plus 1 and minus 1. We can reduce the equation as like in the previous example. But it is of type 1. But it has been given that 1 by 3 is a solution. So if it is not, if this condition is not given in the question, means what we'll do, we have to take the middle term x square and you have to divide this by x square, and you have to group the terms in such a way that taking x plus 1 by x as y, and you have to reduce the equation in y. Okay. But as one condition is given, 1 by 3 is a solution, you can utilize it. So you can do this problem either by that method or the method which we are going to see now. Okay. As 1 by 3 is a solution is given, you can also use this. So given 1 by 3 is a solution means, for a reciprocal equation, if alpha is a solution, 1 by alpha is also a solution. So given 1 by 3 is a solution means this implies that its reciprocal 3 is also a solution. So we got 1 by 3 and 3 are two solutions for the given equation. Okay. So therefore we can divide the polynomial by the two factors and hence we can reduce it to a quadratic equation, right? So let us divide the polynomial by the factors x minus 3 and x minus 1 by 3. Now let us write down the coefficients. What are the coefficients? 6 minus 5 minus 38 minus 5 and 6 here for synthetic division method, and let us divide 1 by 1. So first let us divide by the factor minus x minus 3. So you have to write down number 3 here, and then 6 plus 0 6, 6 into 3 18, and minus 5 plus 18 is plus 13, then 3 into 13 is 39, then minus 38 plus 39 is 1, so 1 into 3 3, then minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2, then 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, and 6 minus 6 is 0. Again let us divide it by this factor x minus 1 by 3, that is we have to divide it by 1 by 3. As 1 by 3 is also a solution. Then 6 plus 0 is 6, 6 into 1 by 3 means 3 and 6 get cancelled, it will be equal to 2. Then 13 plus 2 is 15. So 1 by 3 into 15 means 3 and 15 get cancelled and it will be equal to 5. So you have 5. Then 1 plus 5 is 6. Again 1 by 3 into 6 means 3 and 6 get cancelled. It will be equal to 2. So minus 2 plus 2 will be 0. That is, the remainder is 0. And this is the quotient. So we can write down the reduced equation using that quotient. And what is the reduced equation? 6x squared plus 15x plus 6 is equal to 0. See, even though in this equation the coefficient of x squared and the constant term are same, but the coefficient of the middle term, that is x term, is not the successor of their product. So if it is 37, that is 6 into 6, 36 plus 1, 37, then immediately you can write the roots of this equation as 6 and 1 by 6, minus 6 or minus 1 by 6 as it is plus, okay. But here it is 15, so you have to find out the value as usual, okay. Now let us reduce it to dividing throughout by 5. This equation can be reduced to 2x squared plus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. Here, after reducing it, you can see that the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of constant is the same, and moreover, the coefficient of x is 2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, it is a successor. So in this, for this equation, the root will be either plus 2, minus 2 or minus 1 by 2, as the constant term has positive sign, the roots will be plus 2 or minus 1 by 2. So even if you use the usual method to solve, you will get the same root, okay. So what would be the product of the constant term and the coefficient of x squared? 4. And what are the factors are 4 whose sum is plus 5 means 4 and 1. As the coefficient of x squared is 2, dividing by 2, we get the factor as x plus 2 into 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So what would be the value of x? Minus 2 and minus 1 by 2. Okay. So if you have the such equation, immediately you can write the values as, we can write down the factor immediately, and then we can write down the value of x like this. So what would be the roots of the given equation? 3, 1 by 3 and minus 2, minus 1 by 2. So if the coefficient of x is positive, we will get the root as negative. If it is negative, we will get the roots as positive.